What'd I do this time? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, there's my lipstick. I'll just put that in my little jar. Good morning, everybody. Hi, honeys. Good morning. How did you guys sleep last night? Huh? Did you guys hear the cartoons going? Girl. Listen. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay. Yeah, Bruno, over here, last night, no, not last night, I'm sorry, yesterday. It was really nice out. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody, right? It was really nice out, and Bruno, decided he was gonna sneak out of the house when I let Puppy out. I opened up the door to let Puppy out, put him on his chain, and Bruno, that sneaky little cat, he done ran right underneath my legs and threw the dog. And as I'm like clipping my dog, he sees the cat. I clip the dog and he takes off and I'm like, wow. So he almost took me with me, took me with him. But I was able to let go in enough time. And now he's... Say good morning, Brunos. Say good morning. Hi. Hi, Bruno. I know he's just kind of... Hi, honeys. Good morning. Sitting in front of my computer, waiting for me to put on some cat videos for him. So I think that's what I'm going to do this morning. Drink one cup of coffee, watch a cat video, have a nice, relaxing wake up, good morning live, and then go about my business like normal. Okay, Brunos. Oh, yeah. I was so excited. You guys want to watch? Oh, look, he can't wait. Wait a minute, Brunos. Wait a minute, Brunos. All right, let me skip the... Oh, he's so excited this morning. Let's see. Okay, let's watch him, you guys. Let me put my keypad down so he doesn't jump all over it. We should probably play some music too, because I'm sure you guys hear the cartoons in the background. Paw Patrol! I know, Bruno. They filtered you? Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see. Hi, honey. Good morning, mamas. I didn't say anything. Oh, you don't hear the Paw Patrol going on? Oh, yeah, there he goes. Get it, Bruno. Get it. Good morning, Breezy. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in a couple days, honeys. Like, look how close he is to it. Do you think he's got like some kind of eye vision, cat eye vision going on since he's so close? He's like right up there. Does she? Okay. Well, maybe, right? Like, maybe that's what you need is some like alone time with the cat without Wendy, you know? That way she could get to know you. Maybe this is a good thing for you and your cat, right? Hi, honeys. Good morning. Hi, Jazzy Jazz. Good morning, honeys. We're just sitting here watching my cat play with some string on the computer. That's it. Drinking some coffee, waking up. That's it. Oh, you're done? You're done, Bruno's, huh? You're done, Bruno's? Oh, now you want some lovin's? Well, now he's gonna yell in my face. Okay, Bruno. Okay, Bruno. Okay. Okay, Bruno. Say good morning to your fans out there. Say good morning, Bruno's. Say good morning, TikTok. Bruno, they love you. They say, I love Bruno's. They're saying, I love Bruno's. Good morning, Gina, honey. How are you, darling? You're good. Good. Uh-oh, who wants in my box? Breezy. What's up, Shuggies?
Good morning. So I discovered that I, for some reason, For some reason, I did not have the alerts turned on for this account.
Oh.
So, like last night when you reset, I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I think I went across somebody's live that was streaming you. And I was like, where the freak is she? So then I found you.
You gotta turn that bell on.
It's on.
You gotta ring that bell.
It's on now. As of when I came in.
Yeah, you gotta ring that bell.
I was like, how many freaking accounts has this woman got?
I have 4.
Got ya. I mean, I know that you are TikTok's most famous here lately, so you need them. But
yeah, I maybe 5. I have a where's Megan account, but I don't even know like where it's at and how to access it. So I think I have 5 with that one, but I don't use it. But if I have to figure it out, I will one of these days. Right?
I mean, if there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got ya. Are you working today?
I'm
gonna need you to call off today. I don't have my kid today, so.
Bitch, I've been off for 2 days, and these streets have been wild.
Oh my god.
I'm going to work. I'm leaving you guys high and dry. That's it. Fending for yourself out there in those streets. Be safe, bitches.
I mean, I was in one live. Damn you, Megan. I didn't start yawning until you did. I was in one live a little bit ago. Miss Farah was in there putting her 2 cents in, and I had to shut her up real quick.
Oh,
you know.
Lovely.
So, but that was the only excitement I found today.
Yeah. MILF cookies. MILF cookies. Who are you? I seen you come in. I've heard your name somewhere. Why is your name ringing a bell?
Maybe it's the cookies part. You're just hungry.
No, I have to rethink. I'll figure it out.
So is it safe to, I seen your video you made about someone doing their big one yesterday, but I missed I missed it. What was it? Unless you don't want to talk about it, I understand.
No, I mean, we could talk about that. So I don't know how long you've been gone, but I got myself into a little pickle on a whole nother side of TikTok. And that individual was streaming me, and we were doing our thing over here, and Shannon decided to get into the comments and run the mouth. So I knew the other person was streaming me, so I said, Shannon, don't insert yourself. This is not what you want to do. Leave it alone. And of course, she kept on and on and on in the comments about little Megan. So then I laid it all out there. And I said, are you over there to tell them all of the things, Breezy? I'm not going to go through them because you already know.
Right.
Good morning, honey. And I laid it all out there, right, for the new friends that we have over on that platform that don't know who Shannon is. And that triggered Shannon bad. She got into a box and just basically crashed out for a total of 6.5 seconds. And then we all had to restart. And then she decided she was going to go live last night and do her big one about Megan. But it didn't. It was crazy. She was just a mess.
I mean, did she at least tell something we haven't already heard 52 times already? You know, like, I just feel like we've heard it all 25 times a piece.
Yeah, it's the whole I'm racist. And
I'm so over that.
Letters that I can't get over is CPS. And I'm a horrible friend. And remember when I did this? Like what is your point, Shannon?
How are you
So
supposed to get over your so-called friend calling CPS on you?
never will I ever.
I'm sorry. I mean, you can maybe run off with my husband, but you call CPS on me and there's a problem.
Yeah. Yep. So she went live and she got taken down within like the first 10 minutes of her popping off. And then she had to figure out, oh, she went on Mike G's account, her newfound love, right? She went on his account for a good maybe half hour. And then she got taken down, right? And then they all went over to Ashlark's live. And that was a shit show if I've ever seen it.
So I seen a little bit of that last night until I crashed out sleeping.
Yeah.
Did something happen for them to have a kumbaya moment with everybody? Something new? Should I say something
No,
new?
nothing new.
Okay.
They just, yeah, I mean, not that I'm aware of, right? Not that I'm aware of. Shannon just decided to go live and everybody had questions for Shannon and
Got
now
you.
they're all best friends.
Okay, well,
So yeah.
okay. That sums it up for me.
Yeah.
I've been indulging in my Dollar General discount coupon TikTok lives.
Oh, nice. How's that going for you?
Great, saving money.
Good morning. Yeah.
So, anyways, well, I'm glad you're still around. Look at Megan doing a jump scare on us.
I know. I was trying to get like so we could see
I
the
was
comments.
kidding. You're
Good morning.
funny.
Yeah.
Jen's popping off down in the comments here. Well, I just seen something. Hold on. Oh, you and your hoodie on today.
Oh yeah, me and my racist hoodie.
Right, Jen? I thought she was almost ready to jump off the TikTok cliff. Oh, yeah. I wanted to tell you. I got, hold on a minute. Let me check it. I got a message from Beans Don't Something on the Grill.
Yeah.
Something about they got blocked from you and I'll send it to you. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It wasn't nothing bad. They were asking me to ask you if you blocked them on accident or if you could unblock them.
They come in here.
Yeah. The message was really nice.
Yeah, I don't block anybody.
Yeah, so I don't know if I don't know.
Somebody else must have. I mean, if I block it, it's definitely for a reason. If I
Right.
block it, it's definitely not getting fucking unfucking
Yeah,
blocked.
they asked me to talk to you about it, and I said, well, I haven't seen her on. And that's when I realized, here you were. So I will send it to this account, and you can look at it when you get off live.
I hate going through my block list. It's just
I know.
it's just a headache.
Something about they came or they seen Smash in your box. They thought it was Smash in your box, and they went to gift, and it ended up being Shannon or Stephanie or something. And they thought maybe you've seen them do that and blocked them because of that. Or so, yeah, I don't. They said they thought they were gifting Smash, and they gifted the wrong person.
Not in my box. Aw, look at you.
I don't know. Like I
Thanks,
said, I will
baby.
send you the message so you can see exactly word for word what was said instead of me trying to shorten the message up and screw it all up. So.
Okay.
What's going on, Meg? You don't seem very hyped up today.
I'm just tired. I'm sick. I'm not feeling good. Tired. Didn't sleep at all. Just trying to wake up. Good morning, Bob.
It's Valentine's Day. You mean you didn't wake up to breakfast in bed and balloons and all that stuff?
No.
Popular, you're fired.
Look at, we are not that couple.
I know, I get it.
Okay.
Same way.
I understand that you guys love our relationship, right? We have a really good, fun relationship. We are not that couple.
Nope. Okay.
Valentine's Day to us is a Hallmark Valentine, like it's a Hallmark holiday. We like it's. I'll get a bag of candy tomorrow when it's 75% off.
No, that's how my husband and I were. Don't you
Yeah.
dare buy anything because it's just a money grab.
Yeah, it really is. But you know what I do want though? I really do. There's they got those Valentine's Day tins at Dunkin' Donuts, and you get I think it's 25 little munchkins in it, and they're super super cute because they're like the heart candies.
Aww.
So they're super cute. I do want one of those. Maybe. Good morning, honey. Maybe we'll stop at Dunkin' Donuts this morning. I'll get one.
Maybe I'll go there and get my little one some. She has been dying for some Dubai chocolate, but them damn candy bars are $19.99. So
go to your. Do you have a Five Below?
Yeah.
Go to your Five Below. They have them there.
Are you freaking kidding me?
For $5, maybe $6.
Girl, that pisses me off. I ordered some small pieces from Amazon, right? Just because I thought at least if she likes it, then I'll pay $19.99 for a whole candy bar. But I'm not going to pay that and her take one little bite and be like, I don't like this. So when Amazon delivered it, it was like super hot outside. The Amazon driver put it the box is right in the sun. And bless her heart, we had Dubai soup.
Oh,
so I put it in the freezer, and yeah, it just wasn't the same. So I'm gonna have to go check out a Five Below.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Splitting and stacking wood.
There you go. Kate. That's the way. That's the best way to do it. And then you can stay warm and think of how romantic the time was you spent together cutting that damn wood.
Oh, that's funny. So you got some Dubai chocolate.
Yes.
So did she like the soup?
She did. So and just because I'm looking at her Valentine's Day box and I love talking about my little one, let me just tell you guys what she did. So they had their Valentine's Day party at school, right? She needed to make a Valentine's Day box. I'm not a crafty one. I will buy what you need and your dad can help you make it. So when I took her over to her dad's house, I said, hey, she needs to make a Valentine's Day box. Here's a shoebox. You do the decorate. Yeah. He was like, cool, we'll do it, you know. So last Sunday when I went and picked her up, she comes out and she's got this Walmart bag and her backpack and like we're heading off to church. And I was like, so let me see your box. She pulls out this 10 Hello Kitty heart-shaped box he bought at Walmart. I said, what happened to making a Valentine's Day box? She's like, I don't know. I wanted this one. So he said, we went to Walmart to get the stuff to make it, and we were looking at Valentine's Day cards. She picked out her cards. She wanted this box. And I'm like, whatever. Kids want
Dad for the rescue.
Yes. Kids want what they want, right? So the party was Thursday. She gets all of her cards together, puts them in the box so that, you know, she doesn't drop anything, walk into her class, blah, blah, blah. So she comes out after school. She gets in the car. She's crying mad because I didn't get her a box for her friends to put her cards in. And I gave her that same look, Megan.
What?
I said, what are you talking about? That's what the hell... She was like, no, Daddy bought that so I could carry my cards. cards to my classroom. I was like, girl, we are not that bougie. He did not
She needs a box
spend.
for the box for the box.
Yeah. Yes. She came home with a brown paper bag colored with her damn Valentine's Day cards in it.
How many other kids went home with a brown paper bag colored with Valentine's Day cards in it?
I don't know. But
Probably a lot.
I said, you mean to tell me your teacher? I mean, it has a slit at the top of the box. And it's a heart-shaped canister. And your teacher didn't say, here, blah, blah, blah. I almost said her name.
Right.
That's what your car. Well, she didn't see it. I would put it in my book bag. I'm like, well, that's all your fault. I'm done with you.
Kids are so funny. That's a cute little story.
But she literally thought he bought that canister for her to carry her Valentine's Day cards to school with. I was just like, I'm over it. But she was fighting freaking mad when I picked her up. Fighting mad. And it's such a cute canister.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my little story for the day. I was really mad at her at first when she comes screaming at me. For one, I thought she was crazy.
No.
And then I had to take, I had to look at the situation, and I was mad at her dad for not buying her a box too. No. So yeah. Anyways. Alright, well, I've talked enough. I'm gonna hop down so your chat can hear you for once, not me. In my background with no TV on, but it's blaring everybody's eardrums out.
Okay.
I love your face. Have a good day at work.
Face.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I really am. Super tired. Sick, not feeling good. Running on caffeine and cigarettes. Yep. That's what's going on over here. Uh-huh. We're fine. Oh, let's listen to something. I think this is... Oh, it's unavailable. Let me see if this one's working. Okay.
You smiled when you didn't want to. You stayed quiet when you wanted to scream.
Why don't we go on strike?
Let's go on strike? Hell yeah, on strike.
Haven't you? You smiled.
We're gonna cancel Megan.
Who supports the strike?
Cancel Megan.
Let's cancel Megan.
Cancel Megan. What are you doing, woman?
I'm listening to this. Remember this when you sent this to me?
Oh. I actually got a good one that I want you to clip.
Oh, send it to me.
What?
Send it to me.
Okay. But make a video with it. I think it'd be good. It'd be a good one if you made a video with it. Why are you flinching?
Because you're going to throw that balloon in my face.
Jordan, what are you doing, buddy? Mikey's sleeping. She fell asleep.
Oh, did she fall asleep?
We're running the house. We're tearing everything apart.
Do you need me to end, or are you okay with him?
I'm good. I watch.
You didn't want to. You spent your whole life trying to be what they wanted. Haven't you? You smiled when you didn't want to. You stayed quiet when you wanted to scream. You bent yourself into shapes that didn't feel right, all because you thought that's what it would take to be accepted.
I want to listen to this one, actually.
You ever sit there, look around, and realize you've surrounded, but you're still alone? Funny, huh? You could give people everything, your time, your heart, your loyalty, and all they do is step over it like it's garbage on the sidewalk. That's the joke, right? You walk with them, laugh with them, even bleed for them. And the second you trip or slow down, they leave you behind like you were never there to begin with. Let me tell you something that no one wants to admit out loud. Most people don't value you. They value what you give. And once the giving stops, so does the pretending.
Wow.
That smile, fake. That concern, temporary. That friendship, conditional.
Wow.
You don't really matter to them. You just matter to what they can take from you. And the moment you stop playing your role in their little play, the moment you stand still and ask, hey, what about me?
Hi,
They
Chris.
vanish, ghosted, erased, like you were never real to begin with. And I know, I know how bad it hurts. Because you thought they cared. You thought walking with them meant something. But truth is, you were walking alone the whole damn time. Now, you want to know what's worse than being alone? Pretending you're not. You see, people think being alone is the worst thing in the world. They panic at the thought. They rush into rooms, into crowds, into fake friendships just to avoid hearing the sound of their own silence. But let me tell you what's worse than standing alone. It's standing next to someone who doesn't give a damn whether you fall or fly. It's laughing with people who wouldn't even notice if you disappeared. It's sacrificing yourself for people who wouldn't cross a puddle for you. That's hell. That's betrayal in its rawest form. And yet we keep doing it. Why? Because we want to be seen. We want to matter. We want someone, anyone, to say, I see you. I care. But here's the brutal, filthy, ugly truth most people choke on. Not everyone who stands beside you is with you. Some just want your warmth, your light, your protection, your resources. And once they've drained you dry, they toss you to the wolves and say you were always too difficult, too sensitive, too intense. They'll twist your loyalty into weakness and your kindness into a flaw. And by the time you realize the game they're playing, it's too late. You're empty. And they're long gone, already feeding off someone else. So what now? What do you do when the people you stood for never stood for you? Do you shrink? Do you chase? Do you beg them to see your worth? No, you don't. You rise, alone, cold, silent. You walk away from the crowd, even if it hurts, even if it bleeds, even if it means nights staring at walls, questioning everything. Because here's the power in standing alone. It's real. It's raw. It's you. No masks, no leeches, no fake handshakes. You finally get to see who you are without the noise. And that silence, that emptiness, it becomes your training ground. Your solitude becomes your rebirth. Because the ones who walked away, they never deserved to walk beside you in the first place. And the moment you realize that, The moment you accept that not everyone deserves access to you, you become dangerous. You become focused, unbreakable. You stop explaining yourself. You stop apologizing. You stop lowering your voice just so someone else feels tall. And don't let them come back. No. When they see you alone and glowing, when they realize you didn't fall apart like they hoped, they'll try to creep back in. Damn. With old jokes, with fake apologies, with that I miss you act.
Are you guys feeling this message right now? Are you guys feeling it, or is it just me? Because I'm feeling this shit.
Let them knock. Let them cry. Let them scream. But don't you open that damn door, because they chose to leave when you needed them most. They chose silence when your soul screamed. And now you choose peace. Let them feel the loss. Let them drown in their own guilt.
Bye, bitches.
That's the consequence of mistaking loyalty for weakness. That's what they get for treating a blessing like it was disposable. And maybe, just maybe, the silence you gave them will be louder than any scream they ever deserved. Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built. You know what's twisted? People don't realize they had something priceless until they're staring at an empty space they can't refill. And by then, it's too damn late. They'll replay the moments you stood there, giving everything without asking for much. They'll remember the times they made you wait, ignored your messages, brushed off your feelings, and they'll try to convince themselves it wasn't that bad. But deep down, they know. They know they messed up. They know they took advantage. They know they had someone who was real in a world full of fake. Someone who listened without judgment, stayed without word, and conditions, and threw them away like it was nothing. Because they thought you'd never leave. Believed your kindness was eternal, your patience endless, your loyalty unshakable. Limits. It's a breaking point. It's softest soul gets choose their story. It's version of you. They're disrespected.
Ooh.
Chance. Chance. To begin with. world. Feels like see it.
Do I need to turn it down? Is it muffled?
Place. Realize that the people who truly value you don't
Say, honey.
they just know. They show up. They stay. They respect. Until you find those people,
Is,
you walk alone with your head.
was that better or no? Should I close my app and come back? Because this is a powerful message.
I see when you're alone, you're dangerous because you're focused. You're sure.
That's their video. Like, that's...
Or fake connections. You're not out here proving anything to anyone. You've already proved it to yourself. You survived what they thought would
Is it better?
destroy you.
Okay.
You kept moving when everyone expected you to collapse.
Let me
You
know if
didn't
it starts
fold.
acting up again.
You didn't become bitter. You became wise. That's what standing alone teaches you. It teaches you to build your own table instead of begging for a seat at someone else's. It teaches you that silence isn't weakness, it's control. It teaches you that not everyone deserves your story, your energy, your presence. Some people are meant to be lessons, not lifelines. And once you learn that, once it really clicks in your bones, you stop clinging. You stop explaining. You stop needing anyone who made you feel like too much. Because you finally understand it's better to walk alone than to walk with people who only smile when you're useful.
And we have an ad.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
They'll try to rewrite the story later. Oh yeah, count on it. Once they see you glowing without them, thriving in the same silence they once used to ignore you, they'll come crawling back not as themselves. No. They'll come with a mask. One made of guilt, dressed up in nostalgia, wrapped in excuses like, I was going through a lot, or I didn't realize what I had. And you'll feel that sting in your chest. The one that wants to believe they finally get it. But don't fall for it. Because if they valued you, they would have fought for you when it mattered. Not after the damage was done. Not after they saw you pull yourself from the wreckage they helped create. That sudden clarity they have, it's not love, it's loss. It's them realizing they no longer have access to what they once took for granted. It's not regret for what they did. It's regret that you're no longer there to tolerate it. And you, standing stronger, colder, quieter, that's the karma. That's the punchline to their joke. You healed without them. You walked through hell with no guide, no support, and no safety net, and still made it out. You know what most people fear? Not being hated. No. What they fear is being forgotten. Being
Yeah, because they thought there was going to be drama.
being replaced. They don't expect you to stop needing them. They think they're unforgettable, irreplaceable, untouchable. And when you prove them wrong, not with revenge, not with drama, but with complete silence, that's when the panic hits. Because now you're no longer feeding their ego. You're no longer playing their game. You stop trying to prove your worth to people who couldn't see it with a flashlight in the dark. And that's terrifying to them. Because now they see your value. Too late. Now they hear your silence. And it's louder than anything you ever said. They'll start watching from afar, stalking your peace, craving the energy they once treated like it was nothing. But they can't reach it anymore. Because you finally realized the truth. They didn't deserve a front row seat in your life. Hell, they didn't even deserve to stand at the door. That's the shift that changes everything. When you stop basing your worth on how others treat you. When you stop begging for love that should have been given freely. When you stop explaining to people who never cared to understand. You start walking alone. And for the first time, the road makes sense. You see clearer. You breathe deeper. And you realize something powerful. You are enough. Without the crowd, without the applause, without the validation. You're enough because you're still here. After everything, after every betrayal, every silence, every fake smile, every broken promise, you're still standing, still moving, still fighting. That kind of resilience, that's not common. That's not average. That's rare. And they'll see it too. Once you stop giving them access. Once you stop explaining yourself. Once you stop letting them in just because they used to be close. Let them knock. Let them regret. But don't you ever shrink again for the comfort of cowards who couldn't handle your full light. You were never too much. You were never too intense. You were never the problem. They just weren't ready for someone who loved real. Someone who stood tall while everyone else played small. someone who stayed loyal in a world full of backstabbers. That kind of presence, it scares weak people. They don't know how to handle realness because it exposes their fakeness.
Wow.
And instead of leveling up, they try to drag you down. But you didn't stay down. You learned. You rebuilt. And now you don't just stand alone. You stand unshaken. And that's where your power is. Not in how many people you keep around, but in how fearless you are when there's no one left. When you still choose peace over attention, solitude over fake company, dignity over cheap love. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you unforgettable. And they'll carry that regret like a shadow they can't outrun. You ever notice how they start watching you the moment you go quiet? Not when you were breaking down. Not when you were screaming for help. Not when you were drowning while they stood there holding the rope. No, they start watching when you finally stop explaining, when you stop reaching out, when you stop showing up for people who never showed up for you. That's when they notice. That's when it hits them. Because silence is a language they were never prepared for. They knew how to manipulate your kindness, twist your words, play with your emotions, but they don't know how to handle your absence. That's where your strength lives now. Not in shouting, not in begging, but in walking away, head down, jaw clenched, fists squared, and heart cold. Because you realize something they hoped you'd never understand. Not everyone who stands beside you is on your side. Some people walk with you just close enough to benefit, but never close enough to bleed with you. Your light, but not your pain. They want the fire without the burn. And when things get real, when it's time to show loyalty and depth, they vanish. Or worse, they betray. And you sat there, didn't you? Night after night, wondering what you did wrong, replaying conversations, blaming yourself, trying to figure out what you missed. But you didn't miss anything. They just didn't value you. That's it. That's the whole truth. You were too much for people who wanted too little. You offered depth to those drowning in shallow waters. And when they couldn't rise to your level, they tried to convince you that you were the problem. But you weren't. You were just ahead of them. Wow. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They couldn't match your loyalty, your intensity, your consistency. And instead of admitting they couldn't keep up, they tried to dim your light. That's what weak people do. They break what they can't control. But you didn't stay broken. You picked up every piece, quietly, slowly. And now you shine brighter than ever. Not because they lit you up, but because they tried to put you out and failed. I hate the new you. Count on that. The quiet you, the unbothered you, the version of yourself that doesn't flinch at their name, doesn't check your phone hoping for closure, doesn't crack open old wounds just to feel something familiar. And exactly what they thought you never would. Untouchable, distant, changed. Pain does that. Does that. When it benefited them, you and thank them for it. Because the pain birthed a monster they can't reach anymore. You're evil, but learn to protect your energy. Doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're done begging for a place at tables you built. People who couldn't even bring a fork. Their game.
Right there, boy. Let's rewind that really fast.
They can't reach anymore. Not because you're evil, but because you finally learned to protect your energy. You learn that being alone doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're done begging for a place at tables you built for people who couldn't even bring a fork. You've grown their games. You've grown their lies. The cycle of proving yourself to those who never deserved you in the first place. Standing alone, still breathing, still building, still fighting. That's yours. You earned it. Sleepless night. You worked on your own. You held your chest and said, "Fine." You knew you weren't. The strength they couldn't break. That's the power they underestimated. And now you're dangerous because you no longer need them. You no longer need anyone who made you feel like living you was a chore. You chase people who sprinted at the first sign of your vulnerability. You're walking alone, yeah, but you're walking free. Peace, that's priceless. That's rare. It's power they'll never get back.
Damn, this is some good shit, isn't it?
Pretend like they don't care. That's the first move. They act like your absence means nothing. Like you were replaceable. Like you were just another name in the contact list. But behind that cold mask, they're burning. Because deep down they know exactly what they lost. They know they'll never find someone like you again. Someone who lived through fire just to keep their storm calm. Someone who didn't just show up, but stayed, even when it was hard. A soul that people pray for and then destroy out of boredom or insecurity. And once they realize they've lost access to that kind of loyalty, the panic starts to creep in quietly, slowly, like a shadow crawling across the wall at midnight. Everything you do now, not because they love you, but because they need to confirm the thing they fear the most, that you're that you healed you moved on. Their presence was never your oxygen. It was just smoke. And now that the air is clean, now you're breathing again. They feel suffocated. The silence, the mess they made, and the they finally built. But here's where it gets dark. It you that were in front of their knees. So for it, post.
3 a.m. What is really going on here?
To check little things, desperate things, but don't fall for it. That's not closure. That's not redemption. It's fear. That's them realizing they fumbled something real, and now they're trying to get just a taste of your light again, even if it's from the sidelines. They'll never admit how much it kills them that you don't react. Your silence is colder than an insult they could throw. The new version of you, the one they helped create, is no longer available for manipulation. That's the real revenge. Not shame, not hurting. Silence. Because silence tells them you no longer have to explain your worth. You no longer need them to understand. You've moved past needing validation from people who needed you more than they ever admitted. And you're not angry, not anymore. You're just that's the scariest kind of peace. You no longer wish them harm, you just wish them gone. Your head, your space. That's what happens when you evolve. You stop engaging, you stop hoping, you stop waiting. And the moment you stop waiting for someone who never showed up, you win. That's the lesson. That's the too much. You're asking the wrong people. You're trying to pull loyalty out of users. To build a future with people who are only passing time. You sense that silence is peace, but it's truth. And you learn to let it teach you. Again.
Because I will post a screenshot. Hi, honeys. Happy Valentine's Day. I will get online and go on my YouTube and post a screenshot of where you guys could go and listen to this. If you guys want to finish listening to it, it's got about a half hour left. They're long messages, but you guys have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Be true to yourself and speak your fucking truth. All right. Get both sides of the story before you guys decide to make a decision. And I will see everybody tomorrow morning bright and early for coffee.
Are you getting off good?
Yeah, I'm ending it.
Could you watch your morning in the shower? I got to see.
Yeah. Okay.